All right, ladies, let's get down to nitty gritty. What is on Tea with Me today? So, what I've been thinking about is a return to work. Yeah, I'm going to write about it, and we're going to talk about it in the sisterhood and in our video interviews. But I just wanted to, flesh it out from my own point of view as to return to work, because some of us have been lucky enough to not have to go into the office and not be essential employees, like myself. And I kind of like working from home. I got a pretty nice setup. I got 2 screens. I got my laptop. I'm actually sitting in my home office right now, which I am privileged enough to have. I know some people don't have it. I'm not sitting at a kitchen table. I can actually close the door, but I can still hear everybody, which doesn't really matter if I close the door or not. But going to work, I'm not sure I really want to see everybody. The fact that I have to do my hair every day is quite burdensome, I must say, and putting on makeup, because I have not been blessed by the melanin gods out there as some of you ladies have been. And I hit 40 and I'm now breaking out like a little teenager. Who knew? Who knew that was going to happen? Anyway, when I break out, I got dark spots, and it's just, it's not pretty. It's not cute. It's not cute at this age. It's not cute. So, anyway, as I go on a tangent, granted, I also have short hair now. I've had long hair for pretty much all my life and been straightening it for all of my life, pretty much. And now it's short, and now I have to do it, and I have to make sure I can catch it with my little flat iron, my little 1/4-inch flat iron that I have, and I have my 1/2-inch flat iron. Anyway, where was I going with this one? Return to work. So, I don't know about you, but return to work, it's okay. It's like going back to school where, you see everybody, you're like, hey, what's up, high five, yay, you're cool, we're cool. But during the pandemic, I kind of got, not crazy, I just started finding myself a little bit more. And by that, I mean this and this, which is something I normally wouldn't have done if I was still working in the office full time, I guess, if the pandemic didn't happen. But I really enjoy the freedom of just being myself, and I almost got several earrings, ear piercings. Quite honestly, I was getting a little overboard and wanted to get that tongue pierced again, which I did in college. I'm kind of glad I didn't go down that path. But I did dye my hair purple, which I have a picture somewhere. I'll share the picture with you guys. And it was gorgeous. It was a gorgeous purple, dark purple. And I loved it. Loved it. Nobody could see it on a Zoom call. And I had just so much fun just experimenting and just finding myself and just being me and just doing what I wanted to do with my appearance versus what was expected and what was the norm. And so, return to work, I kind of want to keep that going, but I don't know about you. Do you feel that pressure that society has? Like, you have to look a certain way, you have to act a certain way, you have to talk a certain way to get ahead. And a girl is trying to get ahead. A girl is not trying to stay in one spot forever. So what do? I'm still trying to figure it out. Why don't you guys comment below? Let me know, what are you doing with this return to work? Because I know there is stress. There is legitimate stress returning to work. Shoot, Airbnb, they just said, look, y'all, you don't even have to come into the office. You can be remote for infinity. You don't even have to come into the office for Airbnb. So what magic sauce are we missing out on by returning to office? I know I've made a lot of connections just hopping on a 30-minute Zoom call with people. I know I've introduced myself. Is for some reason it has been so easy for me to introduce myself via Zoom rather than trying to figure out what to say to somebody in person. Like, that awkward conversation, like you talk to somebody, you know who they are, and you're like, hey Jim, how you doing in the office? How was your weekend? My weekend was good. It was great. The kids are good. How are the kids? The kids are good. They're great. They're good. And you're just sitting there and you're like, what else do I say? Oh, Jim, you know what? I got that meeting I gotta go to. Oh, Jim, I'll see you later, Michelle. See you later. Like, what are we doing here? Like, the Zoom call, for some reason, you got that finite amount of time and you just sit there and you talk about it and then you just go. That's what it is. It's fantastic. I like that. None of those awkward pauses, but some folks can't handle that. But whatever. I can do it. I'm totally going off on a tangent on that one. So, and to be honest, I wouldn't say I was on a diet, but I was counting my macros and exercising when I wanted to. My schedule was a bit more flexible. I was able to go to the doctor, do the self-care. And by self-care, I mean basic annual doctor appointments, which is not self-care. That is just the basic level. That is not. And we just return to work. It's like cramping my style, sort of. But, it does give you opportunities. It gets you that FaceTime. And like I said, I just went to an in-person meeting and people are having shield time. Does anybody remember shield time? When you're sitting in a long drive with your manager and you two just get to know each other. Those awkward conversations that you may or may not have. I remember a lot of those shield time conversations that, I'm okay with. I'm all right with. I'm hoping if you are having trouble with the return to work, return to office, it is okay. I think we are all adjusting because it is an adjustment and it's all right. We'll make it. We'll remember how to say stuff. We'll joke. Ha! I forgot to have how to have a conversation in person. Ha! I forgot. So we'll get there. We will get there. As I will end this conversation before I say something before I get myself in trouble somewhere, because I'm probably going to say something that somebody's not going to like. Anyway, follow us on all social media platforms, ladies, and like us and subscribe to our channel. Come to the sisterhood, subscribe, because we are here for you. And remember, we see you, we hear you, we are you. So join us.